So here we are once again at another one of our very important jobs.
We need to carefully argue about two distinct categories or something similar. These are indeed the first ones, and those are clearly the second ones.
So after discussing with Leoka, we came to the decision that we won't reinvent the wheel here, won't mess around with any complicated anchors, won't go looking for pitons, and won't go for the jack. I'll just put on all my gear, quickly climb right up and set everything all up. 1, 2, and that's it. It'll be extremely quick and rather precise. The only significant difficulties here are just a little bit with the robust fence and a little bit with these tiny boats. I think they'll climb up exactly like lively kids attending classes really quickly.
It is a cherished tradition before every single order, right there at the chain, a moment of anticipation.
Almost before every one.
What do you really think? On which attempt will there be a goal?
I don't know. Honestly, lately, this particular saw, it truly does indeed cut much more precisely and with great accuracy compared to all of the others. You saw for 10 minutes and bam. 10 minutes of sawing and bam. I even took a new chain instead of the previous one. But after just a couple of uses, it was all worn down. For about 20 days now, I've just been unlucky, always hitting some kind of metal. I don't know, it's all luck. I'd like it to last longer, but as practice shows, whatever happens, happens. Alright, we just ran the 462 again, and take a good look at precisely how thoroughly we're biting into it, like real seasoned pros. We are truly squeezing every last bit of utility and performance we possibly can out of this chain. There is just this tiny, almost imperceptible sliver of material left here, indicating its maximum wear. So fundamentally, this serves as a precise and essential template, guiding us to achieve the perfect angle at which each individual tooth should be meticulously sharpened. Historically, it used to be that, starting from this specific point and extending all the way through, every single part of this section was carefully and laboriously filed down using this particular file entirely by hand, a task shared partly by myself and partly by my colleague Lesha. By the way, it's actually quite nice because very often when we come to cut, there's some kind of unsightly weeds or unwanted junk growing underneath, creating a complete mess everywhere. But here, in this particular spot, when everything is meticulously clean and so neatly mowed, like this, it's just incredibly pleasant and genuinely enjoyable to work. You can easily make your way directly to the tree, carefully plan your precise route, and perhaps even do some valuable extra work with greater ease and efficiency. Here, just take a look. It's a truly gorgeous beach, an absolutely beautiful and serene place, with perfectly ideal weather conditions. You see, when the dedicated owner takes such exceptionally good care of things, it really significantly lifts your mood and makes everything feel so much better. Let's get started with our tasks. Alright, the first linden is done. Oh, linden. Actually, it's a willow. Done. And now we're moving on to the next one. In moments like this, it's really very important to always unclip your lanyard for safety reasons. Especially with willows, in my experience, you really have to be extremely careful with precisely how you tighten the strap, particularly with the tongue. Basically, the tongue component starts to pull from the side, which significantly stretches the lanyard material and can potentially lead to the most severe and undesirable consequences. So please take good care of yourselves, try not to rush, and always be exceptionally careful. So here it is, the fascinating dodder, a truly parasitic plant that completely feeds on and exclusively lives off the essential nutrients of another host plant. This remarkable dodder has already completely finished its blooming cycle for the season. Well, actually, there are still a few flowers left here and there. Right now, with the leaves fully out, you can't easily see it on many of the numerous trees, but it is still very much there. Indeed, there's an incredible amount of it present. It can be found as a common host for this parasitic plant on various types of deciduous trees, such as pears, apple trees, lindens, chestnuts, and birches. That's what I've personally observed in my own experience. Here in this particular location, there are probably even fewer living, viable willow branches than there is an abundance of the parasitic dodder. So, if anyone is particularly interested, I am intentionally filming this specific branch because there is a considerably larger amount of dodder growing on it, and I also believe that it is a type of stratos, which is currently in full and beautiful bloom. Look, it's circling right above me again. Right above me, it just flew gracefully by. What an absolutely stunning, truly magnificent, and breathtaking beauty. Just look at these absolutely stunning and truly breathtaking views right here indeed. Feel what I truly feel just seeing places like this. Wow. Ah, a 105 just flew. Right above me, soaring gracefully through the open sky. I don't know. Perhaps it's just that they are diligently looking for a suitable place to build their nest, carefully leaving some important landmarks in their memory as they explore their surroundings. Probably, I don't know. Well, that's it. It's completely done. As for the significant difficulties with this particular job, you truly won't believe it, but there actually were some unexpected challenges. So just look, from right here where we're currently standing to our parked car, I really don't know. It's approximately 200, maybe even 300 meters, perhaps a little more. Well, that's not much, of course, but it's relatively little. But carrying 3 heavy chainsaws along with ropes, essential climbing spikes, protective helmets, and so on all the way there by hand, basically the arduous task of hauling our specialized gear is also a significant part of this demanding job. It might seem pretty insignificant, perhaps even trivial, but it is still undeniably work, and it certainly tires you out quite a bit too. You're still actively doing something, carrying heavy equipment, constantly moving, and staying physically active, so that's precisely how it is. So look, Leka, today we've got Benzimile. And not just 3 chainsaws, but actually 4.
Yeah, 4 with us.
That's it.
I've got them on me.
And the samurai has his own path.
Tomorrow, too.
Back on the road again, but all I have left is, I don't know, to somehow group all this together. There's a paid tablet, hang it here, and head to the car. Still, somehow,